a Hulkenberg. He'd do a Hulkenberg, play it cool. But the crowd would lose their fucking mind.
Trust me, that'd be all over the internet.
Lane 8.
Detective George on the wall, like.
Yeah, that's right, doing his little look.
Yeah.
Oh my god. The kids call that the light skin stare. Just,
All he needs is like.
He's like.
No. Because I'm pretty sure for a long time it's been Charles Leclerc. You seem to like to go on about him.
Yeah.
How many points did he score in this race?
I actually have. To be fair, I think I've changed allegiance.
Oh, you're just switching.
Yeah.
Bandwagon, eh?
Who got first? Hey, I'm Anton.
And I'm Brad.
And welcome to the Top Step, where today, two New Zealand Grand Prix will talk about the Aussie Grand Prix. Let's start at the start. Verstappen gets a poor getaway, and it was epic to see the two Mercs jump in. Seeing Russell come in, take over, was like, whoa. Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Like it?
No, it was good. It was good to see a bit of change, see a bit of vulnerability, right? Like,
Yeah.
You expect the Red Bull to gap it and have a 10-second gap in a few laps, right? But nah. Well, at least temporarily.
Yeah, it was soon to come.
Yeah.
Normal service resumed, but it had shades of Russell taking over Bottas and the Sakir. You know, when he was in the Merc.
Yeah.
And he came in first corner. Yeah, boy, Russell's away. That's what it felt like to me.
Short-lived though.
Yeah.
Thanks to a cheeky red flag, Albon burning it.
That was
T7.
It was pretty epic watching all that like gravel come over. You see who was the guy coming in straight after, like
Hulk's view was pretty bad.
Yeah,
I think he was the second car to go past.
Yeah, I think he had it the worst because the first car I think just sort of dodged, didn't he? And then Hulkenberg, I think
He was kind of going in blind because all the dust and shit had come over. And,
Yeah, so then Russell, oh man, felt real bad. Like they
was a good
made
strat.
they made the right call, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, why did they even need the red flag?
Because they were bringing a like one of the crane vehicle things out onto the track.
Because of the gravel.
Yeah.
Oh, onto the track to get the car.
Well, that was my first thought, right? I mean, you don't often see red flags just on a single collision. Like they can usually clear it, but it's the outside of a decent braking zone corner.
Yeah.
I imagine, and there was a crane bit coming around, so I imagine that's probably why they red flagged it so they could bring that out safely.
Yeah.
Because I mean, even after the further on the race during a yellow, same corner. You know, when the cars backed up, some weren't expecting it.
Yeah.
Zhou Guan Yu went right.
Oh man,
A few backed up behind, and then all of a sudden you see one of the AlphaTauris, I think,
just
boosted across literally that spot of gravel. Yeah.
Just beefing up the side.
And then Stroll later on obviously felt like he had to do the same thing as well. But we'll get to that.
Oh, he doesn't disappoint.
It's great.
Yeah, man. So Russell loses out. I was gutted for him. He's like first, what did he end up, like 7th or something?
7th after the red flag.
After the red flag. And like you can even hear in him, like he knows it was the right call. And then just crappy luck.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what he said to his team, right? Like, it's not your fault. It's a good call. It just didn't work out.
Yeah. I think it was last year he benefited from the safety car, and he benefited from the pit or something. Like jumped Hamilton last year.
Yep.
So this time Hamilton gets in the lead to begin with. Well, in the restart. Which
yeah, and he stuck in there too, eh?
Yeah, like he
good race for them in general.
It was surprising.
Well, sorry, for him in general. I should say.
Yeah. Because Russell flames out later, doesn't he? Yeah. It was cool to see how long he actually held Verstappen off for. Because, like, I was just expecting a lap, right? And then Verstappen, as soon as he gets DRS, meow.
Yeah. Especially on that long kind
that
of
back
bend.
straight.
Yeah,
back straight.
essentially the second DRS zone, if you class the straight as the last one.
Yes, yeah. 4 DRS this time. Too much?
Yeah, too much, definitely.
And
the one leading into turn 9 is too long.
too long, yeah. When
yeah.
we were watching that live, it was like, you needed to see more fights at that exact corner. But
Quite
people
often
were
it was done beforehand, right?
Yeah, people were already taken over. It was, a bit lackluster there, which was a bit of a bummer. Like, you got 4 DRS zones and you sort of, the balance still didn't feel right. Yeah. Normal service did resume though. As soon as Verstappen got him, he's like 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds or something within a lap.
Yeah, something like that.
Lap or less. He's already that far in front. I was like, whoa. But he only won by half a second in the end.
Technically. The classification shall show.
Yeah, Hamilton came back at him. That's what the story will show in the data.
I reckon.
Yeah.
I have a
Hamilton
feeling that's not the
came
most
back.
memorable part of this this race.
Yeah.
I feel like there may be some other headlines
Oh my
going
God.
around.
Who wins? Who loses?
Big
Oh my
W
God.
for we'll start for a bit of an unexpected result. Big W for the McLarens.
Yeah, what are they?
6th and 8th.
Yeah.
Boy Pastry getting points.
Home
in his
Grand Prix.
debut, his home debut, I should say.
First points, eh? So first points.
Yeah, true. Yep.
In his home
And
race.
it's not just like 1 point either. You got 3.
Yeah, you got yeah.
Is it 3 for 8th?
3.
Or is it 4?
Is it 4?
Oh,
Feel
fake
like
fan.
It's 4.
What can I say?
I feel like it's 4. Who gives out 3? It's a weird odd number.
I don't know. 3, bro. DR3, man. Come on.
What?
DR3.
Bro.
Danny Rick, you knob.
Oh my God.
And I just said I was a fake fan.
I was like, Dr. 3? Who is he, like a hip hop artist that I don't know about? Like
It's Dr. Trey.
Dr. Trey.
I'll be here all week.
Oh, that's great. That is great. You should be a dad.
No.
Oh, that's gold. That is gold. I've got to remember that.
You don't. No, you don't.
I will. I'll pull it out of my boy. Oh, that's too good. Too good. He was a good ornament on the sideline, Danny Rick.
Danny Rick. Oh, stink. I saw him talking to George after the race a little bit. No, during the red flag, I think.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, in the pit lane, eh?
Detective George on the wall. Like,
Yeah, that's right. Doing his
on.
little look.
yeah.
Oh my God. The kids call that the light skin stare. Just,
All he needs is like...
he's like,
No. Because he was like back and like sole of his foot to the wall.
yeah.
All he needs is
Oh,
like the fedora to be like...
oh my God, what a pose. Like does he like know that the camera's about to come round, so he quickly puts his leg up and quickly looks like that?
Could look cool, bro.
It's like a little pose at the end. Oh my God, what a numpty. But yeah, so he's having a yarn with Danny Rick, the ornament of the race. I just love rubbing it in.
Who's your favourite driver?
He is driver Trey in Red Bull.
That's what the 3 stands for, bro. No, who's your favourite driver? Because I'm pretty sure for a long time it's been Charles Leclerc. You seem to like to go on about him.
Yeah.
How many points did he score in this race?
I actually have. To be fair, I think I've changed allegiance.
Oh, you're just switching
Yeah.
bandwagon, eh?
Who got first? No.
I'm a Max
No, my
fan.
boy got 6th.
Your boy got 6th.
Yeah, my boy got 6th.
All of a sudden, your boy is Lando Norris.
Hey, it must be genuine because look what the fuck's happened to him in the last couple of races.
Yeah, but I haven't heard you talk about him the last couple of races.
What, Norris?
Yeah.
I've talked about him being fucking championship material, motherfucker.
No, you're going
You just got to be in the right car. I will pull the footage back up, Rick.
No, I just been hearing you crying about Ferrari's woes.
Oh my God. It was actually comical to go from, what does Sainz go from? 4th?
To 12th. Well, last of the finishes.
It's actually last. He finished last on track. No, sorry. He finished 4th on track. He finished last of the finishes.
Yeah. Yeah, for him it's like he bet all the did not finishes right, but I bet you wish he did not finish, eh? Like, it's fucking terrible.
It's so miserable. So miserable. He gets in that last clusterfuck lap, the very last lap where he goes and loses 8 positions. He tries to back them up at least so that he can and it maybe save a position or 2. But it didn't quite work out. Like, it didn't look like it worked out.
It looked like he gave it the beans before the leaders were. And so he kind of caught them a bit too early, and so the pack caught him a little bit as well.
Right,
That's what it looked like.
So he's trying to give as many car lengths as he can. He thinks they've gone, which is weird.
Maybe.
Because, are you really going to go? It's not like Verstappen's going to race to the line after the final corner. Why does it matter? It's just we're trundling over the finish line at this point. But in any case, he obviously thinks these guys are taking off. Therefore, I'm going to go and try and create some space behind me.
I don't know.
Everyone just came over
that's what
the
I
line.
was assuming, because you see him back it up right before the last corner.
Which is what you're expecting him to do, right? Is back everyone up as much as he can.
But then as soon as he gets onto the straight, he looks like he gives it the beans and then has to slow down.
Yeah,
It just looked a bit funny.
It still looked like everyone basically finished one behind the other, really close together, eh? Poor bastard, man. That's
Supposedly he was crying in the car afterwards. I don't blame him, really.
Oh, I bet. I bet. You do a whole race, you're 4th, and then because of a tap that happened in the frenetic last dash.
To be fair, he could have just not.
Yeah.
Stroll managed to get through T2 okay.
Stroll!
T3, on the other hand,
oh my God.
a little bit different.
Hey guys, can I join you?
Oh, it was so funny.
I want to be in the fun. Oh.
That was so good. Because, when we were watching that, and you see all the chaos happen, Perez is in the gravel, then you see Alonso spin, you're like, oh,
that's
shit,
right.
what's going on here?
Yeah.
Pierre Gasly's kind of going on the grass a bit, he gets back, kind of pushes his teammate over a bit,
They
accidentally pinches him. They both go into the wall. It's like, what's going on? What, Stroll's 3rd now?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's just, we're not meant to be going in the gravel, so I was just doing what everyone else is doing, right? Just overshoots T3, locks up or something, and
it was so stupid.
I mean, the FIA had pity on him, I guess.
Because where would he have finished had they not...
Last.
Besides
the Carlos Sainz penalty.
Yeah, right.
He was last, Alonso was second to last.
Right.
Yeah. He shouldn't have got that position in the end, I don't think. Because I also think that Hulkenberg should have got that position.
Oh, God.
And I mean, Haas seemed to agree. They tried to appeal it. Didn't work.
That was one of the most gutting parts of the whole thing, eh?
Yeah.
Because you've had the restart. It was great I loved that they actually pulled a red flag out so that we could have 2 racing laps. Right? So it was all on for something awesome. And then there's the bash up in that penultimate lap. And then, like, just from then on, it just became silly. The whole thing just became so stupid. Like, we've now got a red flag. We've got to give you, like, 10, 20 minutes or something to get your shit together again, just so you can all go back in the car to go and do one slow lap around. It just seems so stupid. That's really noisy, eh?
Overall, pretty bad day for Ferrari. Pretty bad day for Alpine. That's obvious. Pretty bad day for Williams as well. When they were looking actually quite good for this race. At least Alex was.
Yeah, Albon was cruising along.
He got
like,
to eighth
real good.
in qualifying.
Yeah.
He was talking about how, they had a bit less drag than a lot of the other guys, and they felt quite strong around this track. Not too many real low-speed corners, maybe 13, 14 and stuff, but like a lot of the medium-speed corners, he said they were also pretty good in too, so that's why they were able to make the time up. And 7 laps in, yeah, as the gravel trap hits he spun T7 through the gravel trap, hit the wall.
Sprayed everywhere.
And
I was gutted when I saw that. Like, he'd come in so well. Like, he looked in form. Like, oh, man. Because you're really hoping that, he's going to crack the top 10 in this race. Yeah, he looked sharp. And then just one balls up, hey. It's crazy. Like, just one balls up and it's over. Like, Leclerc flies halfway across the world, does an entire weekend. Corner 1. Like,
get tapped. See ya.
Sorry, did he make it to 3 or did he only get? Was it 1?
No, it's 1.
It was 1. Unreal. Like, you got to get out of the car. Just like, I want to hit some football.
Yeah, there's got to be like, it gets frustrating, then it's just anger, and then there has to be like a line where then it's just like absolute disappointment. Like, you don't even have the energy to like be physically angry. You're just like,
it becomes absurd. Yeah. Agreed. Oh man, I would have been smashing stuff up. Just the.
No one come near me, man. No one come near me.
And then you're thinking, well, don't worry, we've got another red car in the race. He's doing really well. Ooh.
Man, that's almost worse. Like, okay, like Leclerc out T1 lap 1. All right, race over pretty much before it started. Right? Sainz does the entire race.
Yeah, good point.
And then goes from P4 to P12. Last of the finishes.
Yeah.
Over the line because of a penalty.
Yeah. Oh, man, did you hear him under red flag when he's in the pit lane?
Yeah, he was begging. No, please, no.
Yeah.
Please, no. Like, yeah. And I don't blame him.
That was straight up begging, eh? Like, oh my God. So you said he was in little tears afterwards?
Supposedly he was in tears in his car afterwards. Yeah.
Fair enough, man. Oh. Yeah, I suppose you're right. I was saying, you come halfway across the world, you do all of the practice, quali, just everything. You got the entire weekend, the entire experience, everything getting over. Turn 1, you're buggered, you're out. You just got to storm off what can I do, right? But then to go and do all of that, get through turn 1, do an entire race, and then...
Like, literally cross the line fourth.
Yeah.
And then lose it all.
But do an entire race bar 1 lap and then tap one guy and lose 8 spots because of it. Like, oh, man. I'd love to see a replay of that, actually.
The guy he tapped still got third.
Oh, he did too, yes. He hit Alonso. Wow. that really, to me, sums up like the absurdity of the end of that race, eh? Because like everything that, like every eventuality was basically on the table at the end, and then it's just, no, we've got to take that order because they didn't go through a sector, or because we now have cars that crashed on that lap because it was so manic. And so people that lost out, like our great buddy Stroll, who just turned left at a right-hander, he gets to keep his spot.
Yeah.
And Sainz loses 8. And then the Alpines, do you think Gasly cannot have said, he wasn't trying to squeeze him, right? He just didn't see him.
He looked like he just had no idea he was there.
Yeah, he's just taking the line.
He was getting pressured from behind, a lot of people coming in on his left. I imagine, I mean, it would have been a little bit early, but I imagine he was coming over to then take the inside for T3.
Yeah, positioning himself on the right-hand side of the track, yeah?
Yeah.
For inside.
He was pushing out end of turn 2 as it kind of fades out.
Yeah, as you do. Yeah.
And Ocon was there. I guess you could argue Ocon could have pulled out, but I guess his pull-out game ain't strong. That's
my dog.
And they both end up in the wall. You know?
I can't blame him. No guy wants to pull out. What are we talking about here? There is no argument here. Every guy understands.
He's probably going to, and then it got to the point he's like, no.
Oh, can I? They're gonna let me. Oh my God, they're gonna let me.
Didn't let him. Flew too close to the sun, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh my God. So, like, because he mustn't, like, based on where everyone is on track, he must be thinking, there's no way this guy's going to go to this part of the track in front of me now. He's got to be thinking that. Like, the guy wasn't playing with fire. Let's be fair with him. He didn't think he was playing with fire.
I mean, I'd love to have been in the debrief, the Alpine debrief, because we don't really know what happened, eh? Like,
yeah, that would have been a interesting little conversation. How do you reckon that has them in their little friendship and reconciliation?
Or between the two of them?
Yeah.
Probably not great.
Bit of a setback.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they're reconsidering this all French lineup in the French team. Yeah. Come together. Race over for both of them.
I know. And it's crazy. It's awesome when you see those crashes in like the background, because you know that shit's gone down, but you don't quite know what's happened just yet, right?
Yeah.
So just you're seeing all these cars come towards you when the camera's down at turn 3, and then just all these cars come towards you, and in the background just whoa.
And then
let me join the fun.
Oh man, when I saw Stroll go off in T3, it was like a wait, what? And then I just broke down laughing.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. You cracked up. You were crying actually, weren't you? Because it was so comical.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Daddy? Sorry.
I was just going to say, like, we rip out Stroll, and then he goes and does something like that. It's just, it just makes it all the sweeter.
I know. He just hands it to us on the silver platter. Here you are, boys. Have at it. 4th. What a lucky SOB that guy is. Same with Alonso. He gets cleaned out.
His cleaning out wasn't his fault, though.
No, I still mean just lucky in the sense that something like that happens and there aren't many times where you get to keep that spot again, right? Like any other point of the race, then he just is at the back and someone else is penalised and that's what happens in racing.
Mm.
But like this specific circumstance, he gets to keep his spot. So
More solid points for Aston Martin.
yeah, which
Good.
like I'm happy Alonso got to keep his points, but in the same breath, I'm absolutely gutted that Hülkenberg didn't get to keep his fourth.
Yeah, man.
And a possible third if Sainz got penalised.
Yeah.
It was on. He was about to be back.
Imagine that. First podium.
Oh, I know. I know.
Man. We can only dream, right?
Wouldn't it? That would be a highlight of the season if Hülkenberg gets podium. Don't you reckon? Yeah. I mean, how do you reckon he would go on the podium?
I don't know.
He'd walk out like, jizzed himself.
I'm mad I didn't get that.
Oh, man. I reckon, like, he'd probably play it all nonchalant. He'd come out, play it cool as he like. You know, a Hülkenberg. He'd do a Hülkenberg, play it cool. But the crowd would lose their fucking mind.
Trust me, that'd be all over the internet. That'd be everywhere.
Yeah.
Hülkenberg.
I know.
Got a podium.
I know.
The guy who can't get a podium got a fucking podium.
I know.
I'm so mad it didn't happen.
Do you know what'll happen? He'll get it because Stroll balls us up in a race in the future and he gives it to Hülkenberg.
I hope so.
Our dream will come true this season. It will.
So that about wraps us up here for today. Did you enjoy the chaos? Let us know down in the comments below where you think Hülkenberg should have finished. I think fourth. Anyway, we'll catch you back here for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And until then, catch you. Yes, my boy Logan Hunter Sargent.
Yeah. Logan Hunter Sargent.
Do we just come on with like mad like chiseled fucking...
Who's the bad guy in a kid's cartoon? Is there a bad guy?
I mean,
does he have like an enemy?
There'll be like the odd episode where there's technically an enemy.
Ah, right, okay.
Like the Flying Dutchman or the
What? Verstappen pulls in and cameos in SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah. They're like, we need to stop this guy winning by 30 seconds.
Yeah, left hook. Little Connor, eh? Oh, stop making me laugh like Muttley. Oh my god. Yes. Bro, reassure me, motherfucker. Don't just say...
But I'm not going to lie to you.
You're not as red-faced as a guy in a barbecue. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, what?
You know, it looks like you got the meat rub on you, bro.
But the problem is... So he's just like...
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit. Look at the state you're in. Oh, I'm sweating like a fucking grease bag.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
oh my god.
Oh.
What the fuck? I've never heard that. Oh my god, that hurts.
Oh fuck.
Oh, that is so good.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, what a line.
Oh.
What a line.
Oh.